All right, our last example is using one of the reciprocal trig functions. So we need to find cosecant of 7 pi 6. Okay, first things first, we are going to want to find our angle measure of 7 pi 6. So let's look for that on our unit circle here. 7 pi 6 is right there. So let me just quickly underline this angle so that I can box the coordinate point so I know what values I'm working with here. All right, let's look up our definition for cosecant. Cosecant of theta is 1 over the y value, or the reciprocal of the y value. So I'm going to do this the long way instead of the short way, because I want to make sure you guys actually understand why it works the way it does. So my y value at 7 pi 6 is a -1/2. So 1 over -1/2. Let me actually write that out so you can see that. Okay, so 1 over -1/2, which is the same thing as saying 1 divided by a -1/2. Now remember what I said about doing division with fractions? How we need to copy, dot, flip? Well, we're going to do the exact same thing here. Keep the 1, change the sign to multiplication sign, then use the reciprocal of the second fraction. So we end up with 1 times -2 over 1, which is basically the same thing as saying 1 times -2. Which is just -2. Now you could have said, but I already knew that at the very beginning. Well, it's still good to see how and why that works. So I'm leaving it with the long way. Hopefully this helps you see how you can find those trig functions on the unit circle. Now you'll notice we've been working in radians the entire time. We've had no need to find these angle measures in degrees, even though that information is listed on this unit circle. Just know that you can find any trig ratio given an angle measure in radians or in degrees now. Have fun practicing!